3, 2.
Hola, hello, and welcome to the Midnight Shift podcast. Well, here we talk about random things and fandom things. Hola, Pavo. Thanks for giving.
KiKe, you too drunk right now.
No.
Not yet.
You
He's had a
feeling it?
beer and a half and a couple of Doritos. He's fine.
Yep.
I don't know. I've never seen you drinking, so like You
So, I gotta ask.
Well, except for you. Y'all see me drinking.
All right.
Apexx, what are you doing?
Right now,
Fuck it.
For Thanksgiving, how was your Thanksgiving? Let's start off with that.
my Thanksgiving was a very simple one, say the least. Like, you fill your plate up, you got your basics, you got your stuffing, you got your macaroni made with spaghetti. Now, I'm saying that's pretty good. I don't know if y'all ever had that before,
Your
but it's
macaroni
really
made with spaghetti.
Dog,
Yeah.
whoa.
That don't sound basic to me.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, we are not going to blow over the fact you just said macaroni made with spaghetti. You need to explain.
What is it?
Is that a Southern thing?
Is this like are we talking about like
Whoa.
angel hair pasta
I'm talking about
spaghetti?
angel, not
We're talking some penne.
We talking
You talking about the curves?
It's definitely more angel hair, but it's the thick ones, Like,
So it's just like
You ever
spaghetti
had-
noodle.
Nope.
You ever had the Chef Boyardee spaghetti?
See, there's
Like
a
thick noodle.
Hell no.
There's a specific restaurant that's near us that does that. It is good, but I only trust them.
Well, a very close friend of mine made a batch of it,
What's
and
his
it
name?
was
Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
it was Chef Boyardee, but I mean,
Oh,
close enough.
Shane.
Throwing
Yo,
names.
That's his son.
Shout out to my boy, makes great fucking baked spaghetti with baked macaroni with spaghetti. Let
Okay.
me not get that wrong.
Macaroni with spaghetti.
The macaroni with the spaghetti. Yeah.
What color is it?
First of all,
Is
You have to ask. What color is it?
I have to ask the question: what color do you think mac and cheese look like?
But you said it was spaghetti, so I'm thinking.
Yo, dog, is it pink?
I'm talking about the noodles.
No, he's talking about the actual noodle itself. Spaghetti noodle.
Yeah, because spaghetti is a noodle. You adding the marinara, that's something else.
You're right.
That makes it the meal.
Sorry, man.
Okay, so what else was on your plate? You said you had a baked macaroni of some sort.
So, obviously I had turkey and ham, but the thing that stood out the most was my boy Gio.
His-
He made this gravy base that was just so phenomenal. I can't even describe what was actually in the base itself, but a picture like it was a light gravy, like it was more tanned and.
So wait,
and,
was this a
brown.
Friendsgiving?
This
Was this
was
just friends?
So this was a Friendsgiving, but I consider it my actual Thanksgiving.
Okay,
because
okay.
During actual Thanksgiving time, I was going through a rough patch with a lot of things going on personally with
Word, shit like that.
wisdom teeth.
Oh,
But,
gotcha.
But yes, so I didn't really get to enjoy that. But the Friendsgiving was the weekend beforehand,
Gotcha.
and that's what I consider my Thanksgiving, and that's what I'm kind of declaring right now.
Mr. Allen, what about you? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was chill. We don't really do anything for Thanksgiving. Since I'm not from here, a lot of the times always were spent at school dorms or for college apartments by myself because I couldn't afford to go home.
That's that ramen noodle budget, boys.
So
That's
this
the
time
spaghetti
around-
mac budget.
Spaghetti or mac.
So
Dog,
my girlfriend and
I could have invited you.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know you can have family here.
Yeah.
This is your family here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could have told me that.
So I heard that next year we're doing a Friendsgiving.
Right?
Friendsgiving down.
Okay, so let me ask you. So what's on your plate? What do you put on your plate when you're gonna have Thanksgiving dinner?
He's like,
what
I
do you
just-
put on your
I
plate?
just said I didn't have Thanksgiving.
So when I
In general, talking about.
This year was weird. We just did fried rice and salmon, which is
What?
not Thanksgiving food
At all.
The reason
I'm not gonna lie,
why
that sounds busting compared to what some people be having.
Spaghetti noodle
Baked
mix.
spaghetti. So you had sushi and what?
the reason why is because when I with my family for Thanksgiving, I don't really like Thanksgiving food that much.
Really? Okay.
Not growing up.
What
it's never-
specifically do you not?
I don't like turkey.
Thank
I
you.
don't like the gravy or stuffing or anything like that. So
What about
my mom-
ham?
I love ham.
Okay, thank you.
So my mom will always make me a ham and make me rice.
Is it like this?
Honey-
Is it the honey ham,
Rice, that's unique.
or is it just regular
what kind of rice?
a leg of ham or something?
Like a yellow rice or like a.
She'll switch it up every year.
What's it like?
Okay.
So she'll do
Straight
yellow rice. She'll do Spanish rice. Shooting
What color
fried rice.
Spanish are?
Orange.
Orange.
That's like Mexican style.
That
isn't
means
it?
that's a lot of spice in that. If it's
What?
orange.
Yeah, because my mom's not from here, so
Where's she from?
she from Belize.
Hey, got a little
Hey,
spice
hey.
to it. Hey.
Okay, okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
We call
Yeah,
it,
so
in
ours-
Spanish, we call it Dia del Pavo. Because we don't really have a thing, in Spanish, we don't have a word for Thanksgiving. So we say Dia del Pavo, which is just like Day of the Turkey.
To be fair, your mom Snapchatted me and said Thanksgiving, so I don't think
Okay, but for every other Spanish country, because I know Thanksgiving technically is an American holiday, they don't have that in any other country. We just
Yes,
say
that's true.
Day of the Turkey.
Wait, time out. Antonio's got to interject.
Antonio, he's another Spanish descendant.
As somebody who has family that lives in Canada and don't want them to get upset, Canada does have their own Thanksgiving.
Really?
Is it considered Thanksgiving?
That is
Like
literally
the
what it's
type.
called,
Okay.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
They call it sorry turkey.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's keep it going. So, KiKe, what was your Thanksgiving like?
My Thanksgiving was different, like 2 Chainz, because it was the first time
It was wrapped in gold.
I had it with my fiance.
Hey! Golf
Yes,
clap, clap it up.
thank you. I'm bowing. You can't see it, guys.
I wasn't invited to the.
Yeah, because
None of us were.
I
None of
thought
us were.
he had
No, his
Amelia.
mom said Thanksgiving to me, but he didn't say that.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking
because
about the
I call it
proposal.
Dia del Pavo.
Why are you texting
Okay.
this man's mom on Snapchat?
No, she texted me on Snapchat. There's a difference.
She said, "I'm gonna block you if you keep hitting me."
So
with,
wait,
with
so
the
wait.
photos behind this happy things.
It was one of those like Pictionary things where it's like a turkey and she's holding it and she's like, "Happy Thanksgiving" and showing my avatar.
Yeah, it was his face was a turkey avatar as she shanked it for things.
She's stuffing it.
Yeah.
It was a very lovely gesture.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay.
All right, so
Lovely is
KiKe,
a vague
continue.
word.
So,
But no, yeah, me and my fiance had our first Thanksgiving. We hosted at our place. We invited her family. It was good. I know, my girl was stressing. It was the first time she ever had to make everything by herself.
What kind of mac and cheese did she make?
Not spaghetti. I'll tell you that.
But
She
it was
had
good.
she had the
Velveeta?
macaroni with a cheese. She put like every cheese she could find.
Yo.
Almost too much.
She got that
So I think
Velveeta extra cheese.
You can never
So
have
wait,
too
so-
much cheese.
So other than baked macaroni, what else is on your plate?
we had that. We had mac and cheese. We had green beans. We had turkey, ham. That's my favorite. A ham.
Ham?
I
Green
could
beans,
just eat
tomato,
ham,
bacon.
and that would be 100%
So
good.
you
No,
got
it's-
some extra ham?
Wait, same question I had for Alan. Is it honey ham?
It was yes, it was honey ham because I know sometimes we do honey ham or we do hickory ham.
Hickory smoked?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I do
Hickory
one or
smoked
the
is
other.
good.
Both of those are good. We do that, mashed potatoes, and what else we did? Well, her mom made it's not a flan, it's a type of it. Like it's
Still a
called-
custard?
So
Yeah,
flan.
it's kind of like it's not.
So
it's
flan.
flan. No, it's not. It's not flan. It's called something else because I thought it was called that. But her mom brought it. It was good. It was good. So it was nice.
Okay.
Because we're doing our first Thanksgiving. We
Getting
had-
ready for the future.
Yeah, we're gonna have our first Christmas later down the line, so I'm excited.
All right, Mr. Antonio, how was your Thanksgiving?
Minus Banderas.
Mine is the Banderas.
It was good. It was good. A little bit of a surprising one for me.
Okay.
But it was a good Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What happened? You found out you had a kid or something?
Because I've only had 3.
Yeah,
Little Antonio.
So I have
It's the
to
three
I have
amigos.
to question this obviously. So for your ham, do you still consider it Canadian bacon, or how does that go?
He didn't say he was from
Wow.
Canada.
One, I would like to verify that I personally am not from Canada. However, there's nothing wrong with Canadian bacon.
No, Canadian bacon.
No, it is good.
It
I didn't say anything was wrong with it.
I just said nothing's right.
But you brought up Canadian culture earlier for Thanksgiving, so
Canadian
I just
culture.
I will say I'm sorry for assuming.
have a problem
Thanksgiving
with
is Canadian culture.
Absolutely not fake. I just wanted to make it clarified on what.
I don't know what country Apexx is from. He says mate and he eats spaghetti mac and cheese.
I'm from right here.
That sounds about right. But otherwise, on the plate, mac and cheese, the standard, mashed potatoes, green beans.
Nice.
Almost it almost felt like I was eating vegetarian.
Okay.
Because I'm not a big ham or turkey person.
Really? Okay.
Dropping that best.
So, yeah, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I had. It was great.
All right. DJ Tetris, how was your Thanksgiving?
So no mac and cheese.
Oh,
Nice.
what?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a staple,
yeah.
bro.
Whoa.
So does
Wait.
spaghetti right out the window.
Were you in Canada?
Yeah, that's how you cook it. Talk about that's how you cook it. You throw the spaghetti at the wall. If it falls, it's done.
So no mac and cheese.
Okay.
Oyster dressing.
Okay. That's
Oh,
different.
that's
All
good.
right.
All right. All right.
What though? Like you just as like an
On
On the
like
salmon.
that on the side with your turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like
okay.
a gravy?
Huh? No, not a gravy.
Not a gravy. Okay.
No, it's a. Oh God.
So it's called oyster gravy, but it's not a gravy.
No, it's not a
Oyster
gravy.
No,
It's
it's
oyster
dressing.
dressing. It's like a
Alright,
stuffing.
Don't
It's like an oyster stuffing. That's what I
Okay.
should describe it as.
Okay.
So it's like an oyster dressing. We had stuffing. All right, we had the turkey. We had oh God, not hash browns, but
Some type of potatoes.
yeah, some type of potatoes.
Scallops.
Was
No,
it
not scallops.
mashed?
Did you have
or was
taters?
it in like
No,
a-
little squares. Little
He
squares.
had tots.
That's the best.
You got some
Okay.
tots,
Yeah.
but no taters.
No, it was the tiny little squares that you could put the,
So-
like the cheese and the
Diced-
cornflakes on top and all that.
Diced potato.
That sounds.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's good.
Okay, that does sound
So-
good.
Did you say diced potatoes?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
nice.
squared off potato.
Fair
Like cubed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't remember the actual name of the dish right now.
Okay. Okay.
Diced-
So
diced
I'm
cubes.
hearing that you're well rounded on your plate.
Yes.
Okay. So was there anything else?
Oh yeah, we had we had appetizers. We had
What was the
Breaking out the 4-course meal.
yeah,
really?
we had.
We
What
had
was your
one course.
appetizer?
So we had like little egg rolls.
Okay.
Egg rolls.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Was it
We-
turkey egg rolls?
No, it was just like
We're
a
getting
little
ethnic,
chicken,
okay.
little chicken egg roll. We had a little some pot stickers.
Okay.
Well, like
Oh.
some finger foods.
Okay.
Where were
okay.
you?
In my house, sir.
Where do you live, bruh?
He's
Y'all
changing up.
I
what
can't.
we
egg
I
know.
can't
rolls
say
and
where I
pot
live.
Can't
Come on.
deliver that information, sir.
I can't say that info, sir.
We're in Canada.
What he's doing
He
is
lives
changing.
on Earth.
He does, but
That
we're
sounds like
changing
some
up.
Mars food.
He's changing up single-handedly what we consider to be traditional Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, egg rolls.
That's what that is.
and
Between
pot stickers.
DJ Tetris and Alan, that's the only two that don't have a traditional Thanksgiving.
Like macaroni with spaghetti.
And like,
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
stay
That-
but like after that Thanksgiving, I had to go to my grandparents with the rest of the family.
Was that like more traditional Thanksgiving?
A little bit. There was macaroni there.
Did you eat it though?
but no spaghetti.
I feel like we're
No
really
spaghetti.
focusing on macaroni.
Can I actually talk about that? Is that really a staple?
It is.
Yes.
Macaroni,
Yes.
absolutely.
Baked macaroni is a
Yes.
staple. It's like
That is a
having the
staple.
turkey.
I've
Absolutely.
never had
One thing that
my
my
entire
mom used
life
to
for
make that I thought was like bussin'.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
You've never had macaroni, period?
No. At Thanksgiving.
He's never had like a baked
Okay.
macaroni.
He has
What?
it on a regular day.
What I consider is staples for Thanksgiving is turkey, ham, stuffing, macaroni, mashed potatoes,
And egg rolls.
and apparently Canadian egg rolls.
Canadian egg rolls.
You heard it here
Dude,
first.
can you? Yo, but for real though,
You know there is Canadian
an
Chinese.
egg roll with Canadian
Really?
Yes.
bacon.
Could be pretty bomb.
So-
That could be
Cantonese?
pretty- That could be.
Yeah, there's
bussin'.
Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Cantonese. There's difference between the American Chinese and Canadian
Whoa, okay,
Chinese.
well, hold on, because Cantonese.
No, not Cantonese.
So you're saying
Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Yes.
Okay, Canadianese.
Not Cantonese.
Canada.
Cantonese.
Canada.
Canadian.
No, not Canada has knees, sir.
Canada
Cantonese.
ass knees.
So Cantonese
At your
nuts
grandparents'
in your
house.
mouth.
Yes, those are my Canadian grandparents.
So wait,
You have Canadian family too?
I
Oh
do.
my god, your
And they
cousins.
live here.
Oh my god.
so they're not Canadian anymore. They gave in their call. So wait, so nobody said anything about dessert.
By the way,
That is true.
No, I said flan.
Dessert.
Oh, you did say
Flan.
flan. Okay,
Okay,
or
okay.
a type of flan.
Yeah,
Or
I
custard.
don't know what they call it.
Oh,
Peruvians.
death by chocolate.
Death by
Death by
chocolate.
chocolate.
Was it like pies?
It was like in a big bowl and you just scoop that bitch out.
Ooh.
And it was alcoholic to hell.
So you know what we're gonna do?
Oh
We're gonna-
really?
It's like a rum
Yes.
ham
Ooh, that
type of
sounds
thing.
Like
good.
you added rum and you cooked it in with the rum.
Rum cake?
It was like a rum cake, but like death by chocolate.
Oh,
Okay.
it's called Death by Chocolate?
It's called Death by
I
Chocolate.
thought you died.
So for Christmas, we're gonna get him a fondue machine, and we're just gonna put. It's gonna be like the melting
We should
chocolate
bring that to the
waterfall.
pod. Fondue machine. I've actually never eaten out of.
Is it
fondue
like that
machine.
thing at Golden Corral
Yes,
where it's like
so
a
we couldn't
chocolate
afford
water
that in
fountain?
Mexico.
Oh my.
They have traditionally it's
Next year's-
cheese, but they did it with
Next year's
chocolate.
pod
Oh.
at
In
Thanksgiving
Canada,
table.
we could.
Oh, in Canada.
In Canada, you
In
could.
Mexico, we don't have fondue machines.
It's not called fondue.
Nah, we just have a guy named Fondue.
Your cousin, bro.
Yeah. It is. No, well, like one thing I used to like
Fondunas.
that my mom used to make back in the G days was green bean casserole.
That's good. That's
That
good.
slaps.
Oh, I can't forget shepherd's pie.
Okay,
Shepherd's pie is, I
that
think, is another
not
staple.
in the Spanish dictionary.
It is.
I have had shepherd's pie before, though.
You're alone.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa. Let the man continue. Shepherd's pie is golden.
But is it a Thanksgiving food though?
I would say, especially in the South.
Not in the Spanish South.
I don't know about that, though.
I've
I
had
don't
it
know
before.
if it's a Thanksgiving food specifically.
It's a food. I enjoy it on like a regular day, but
Yeah.
I've never been like, I'm bringing this dish to Thanksgiving. This is it.
I feel like it fits the jurisdiction, though.
It has all the components.
Oh,
I get
When's the
that.
last time you had an actual shepherd's pie, though?
I never had a pie.
A
That-
week ago. Like,
Really?
Yes.
Because I haven't had shepherd's pie in like
What
years.
is
My
pie?
friend makes a goated shepherd's pie.
Dope.
Is his name Shane too?
Yes, it actually is.
Yo,
Thank you.
Shane's
So he's just a cook.
Shane is a very well, yes, in a way. I would think for what he's known to make for our Thanksgiving dinners is definitely between the mac and cheese with spaghetti and shepherd's pie. 100%.
Okay. So we know he's coming out with unorthodox cooking. Gotcha. So we're good with that. Okay.
Shout out to the Shanes out there. Hashtag Shane is
Shane's giving.
him. Shane's giving. Hey, I like it. Picasso.
Dropping
Yeah,
phones.
because that's a drop mic type of moment.
Oh.
So, what is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on Thanksgiving? Well, we do Thanksgiving. We're gonna get a Black Friday, but let's say Thanksgiving. You guys ever had like a crazy loco thing?
Like individually? Apex
Crazy
has
ass
something in the
Thanksgiving.
chamber.
I mean,
So,
Apex.
definitely wasn't this previous Thanksgiving, but I'd say probably one of my most prominent Thanksgivings was between me and my old roommate. His name is Philip, and
Right.
we have a very special bond. Like, he's a very close friend of mine, and we lived together for a long time. And the very first Thanksgiving that we had circulated around us in our studio apartment, which wasn't that big at all. Obviously, it's a studio apartment. Didn't have like a single bedroom. You had like the jurisdiction of it was you have one room with a side that can have a couch, and then you have the kitchen. The way the kitchen worked, you couldn't open the oven without the refrigerator. If the refrigerator was shut, it would block the oven. So the way we had our Thanksgiving go that year was he had sat the turkey in the oven for a little longer than it should have been, but then the oven started smoking.
That's called blackened turkey.
It was a blackened turkey. Now picture
Oh, a fire hazard.
picture an extra blackened turkey. Where I'm-
Captain Crispy.
Captain Crispy. Like,
Captain Crispy.
have you seen how Popeyes is trying to serve turkeys lately? Fried turkeys?
Yeah.
Just take the fried out and add extra blackened.
Okay.
Where the oven was completely smoked out, and we had to pull it out to where the point, obviously, like we were having trouble because we completely forget about the fridge. So we
Wait, so
go,
what was this friend's name? Your roommate?
Philip.
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 Philip needs to learn that blackened is a seasoning, not a color. That's a
Look, we're
seasoning.
getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. He's still kind of rough with the blackening and stuff, but we're getting there.
Gotcha.
But as taking out this turkey, we were having this moment of like self-identity where it's just like, fuck, this turkey is fucked. Thanksgiving is fucked. To where we're both looking at each other, and at this point, it's just straight laughter. Like, it's just so hilarious that it's just, the turkey has came out so bad that we realized how bad this Thanksgiving has became that it was great. Like, it was
Okay.
the complete opposite effect.
Okay.
To where we're just both laughing at the joy of the destruction that it just came inside our house. We pull out the turkey and stuff. The turkey was non-edible. It was destroyed.
Well, I'll tell you, on me, the craziest thing I've ever had happen was, so I by no means am a cook. But I'll try my hands at doing a couple of things in the kitchen. And it was the first time I ever did a honey ham. First time ever. And usually when you buy a honey ham, it comes with like the little honey packet, right? Like the little honey glazed packet that you're supposed to drizzle on top of the ham.
So you actually
and you put
honey on the ham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
it's
I
like
thought it was a type of ham.
No, it's a seasoning that they put. Well, I say seasoning. It's a glaze that you put on top of the ham.
Okay.
The ham's supposed to absorb it, and it's supposed to be, sweetened at that point, and have this honey-esque flavor throughout the entire ham.
Okay.
Well, I bought one, man, and I was using a little pack, and the hams all come already like sliced, if you will, and you just have to kind of work the honey glaze in between each individual sheet, if you will, of ham, and then you bake it in the oven, and when it comes out, it's got this beautiful color and flavor and all kind of good
It's got a
things.
nice crisp golden sense to it.
Yeah, it should. Well, I did mine, and I didn't realize the first time that you're supposed to actually get you're supposed to actually work it into the slices, right? So as you work it into the slices, man, that's what gives it that marinated-esque flavor. I didn't know that. I just kind of poured it on top and just kind of rubbed it around. Well, later on, after I cooked it, I went to go, slice it. And as I went to go slice it, I literally used a knife and a fork, and like a helmet, the honey glaze came off like a sheet. Like, literally just a helmet. It was nuts. So it was just crazy, man. Like, that was like an epic fail on my part. So yeah, it's one of those things where that's the worst thing that I've ever done. Or the craziest thing I've ever had do to me, and I was in the kitchen.
I need to start trying to practice cooking because I feel bad that my girl wanted to do all her Thanksgiving cooking, but she's like me. Like, it's one of those things that when you want to do something and you're kind of afraid if somebody else touches that thing, like, you want to do it because you know you'll do it right, or if you mess up, you know you'll mess it up. So I definitely want to practice more cooking. Maybe not do what Colin's friend did.
Spaghetti mac and cheese.
I do my own.
in my house.
That's called. I can't even say that. Oh God.
I don't know. Apexx, do you have something to say before we get into some Black Friday craziness?
Oh no, I don't. I was just thinking of something of what you just said, but.
Well, if we're gonna talk about Black Friday, I know I was talking with Antonio earlier about some things, but
Before we get to Black Friday, we talked about Popeyes having turkey.
yes,
Did you see how much they were going for this year?
aren't they like $40, $50?
They used to be $40-$50. This year, you had to sign up a month ahead to, at like Popeye's website with shipping and everything. It came out to be $100.
Yeah.
Lord, for a turkey.
For a fried
And-
turkey.
Wait,
Not
and you
even
still had to
cooked.
cut it. I mean,
Not
cook
even
it.
cooked.
You still had to cook it.
Wait, if you
It was
still have to
frozen?
cook it, so do they provide like the seasoning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a complete
It's
bird.
It's
seasoned.
already like pre-seasoned and everything for you.
I'm not
So you
But-
just put it in the oven, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to either deep fry
Or
it
the microwave.
or put it in the microwave. You're supposed to deep fry it.
Is there an air fryer that fits a Popeye's turkey?
There
Probably
is
not.
actually.
Is there
Drew
really?
Barrymore makes it.
Does she really?
No.
I mean, there are
Drew Barrymore does make a.
There are microwaves
she has a
that
line of
have-
air fryers. Yeah.
there are microwaves that do have air fryers
Yeah.
in them,
But
but
there are air fryers that can fit a turkey.
Yeah, just
there's
not
a
that one.
huge one. Just not Drew Barrymore. She ain't making it.
Okay, so back to where we were going. We were talking about Black Friday. And I know me and Antonio were talking earlier about it. We were talking about how certain prices were crazy this year. And, I know he had a couple of things to say on it.
Oh yeah, man. This Black Friday in general just doesn't feel like Black Friday anymore. The sales are not. They're just not good, man. They're just not. Like, there used to be, I don't know who grew up, don't want to date myself, but people who grew up in the 90s and the 80s, people used to literally fight people for Black Friday sales. They were so good
You not lying, bro.
that people would line up days in advance,
just to watch the
camp out,
fights.
yeah, just
Pay-per-view.
to be the first person in the store to try to get something. And,
Wait, side note. Have you ever seen anybody go ham on each
oh
other?
yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
I've witnessed this. I've seen it.
Yep.
I have seen two ladies come to blows over like hand towels. $5 hand towels, it's on. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, the sales used to be literally insane. We're talking 80% off, 90% off. like insane prices, and they just don't do that anymore. This year, and this it's all online. Like everybody can see it. The sales were like 10% off,
Well, I saw on some
20% off.
I saw one thing on TikTok where the guy was like, "Oh yeah, look at this, Black Friday sales deal," and like he moved like the price, like it slid over to the left, and behind it was like the traditional, like original price. It was the same price. And they were like, "What kind of deal? It's the same thing. You just
There were
Black Friday
A
around."
lot of that.
I seen a lot of
It was all over TikTok.
I seen a lot of TikToks of young ladies, women were making. They were going to clothing stores, and they were looking at the stickers. They peel them back. The prices were higher than they were before.
So
They were marked
inflation.
up, but counted as a discount. It's insane. The things that they're doing now is, the fact of the matter is, now sales are done through the entire month.
Yep.
Multiple weeks. And so they aren't really sales. People are like, oh, well, what's going on with this sale? Is this on sale? Is this going to drop down? No, it's not, because this is the price.
See, I think where they went wrong with that was it started off was just like that one day. Right after Thanksgiving Thursday,
Right.
Black Friday, we're like, boom, we're going to give some people some sales. Then they were like, well, not everybody could do it because they're still traveling. They went out of town. So they're like, let's extend it through the weekend. They were like, that's great. Then they started adding Cyber Monday. So now you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all for these deals. Well, like you were saying, Antonio, now they're doing it weeks before Thanksgiving even hits.
Well, I think even the biggest problem is that with the advent of the internet, everybody, retail, brick and mortar, is terrified of the internet.
Oh, yeah.
They're terrified they're going to be obsolete, so they want to compete on every level. Let's have as much sales spread out as much as possible. But the problem is that that's not how sales work. If you're spreading out your sales over this huge amount of time, that means you're making a compromise somewhere else. That means you can't have as big of a deal as you normally would. When Black Friday was one day, that meant that you could, even if the sales were insanely low, you could only move so much product at one time.
You only had so much inventory.
Because that was it. Whatever you could sell in that day was all you could sell at that low price. And that was it. But now they've spread it out over months, period. That means they've had to cut back on the discount, cut back on what they're discounting. And it's like, it's not Black Friday anymore. And another problem is, with inflation and all this other stuff, people just don't have the money.
So do you feel like it's worth it anymore?
It's not. It's really not.
Mr. Allen, what you got, boss?
It's not worth it. And I don't know if you guys noticed,
Mhm.
I did not see a single Black Friday ad. I used to Google, like the early Black Friday ads that GameStop would post, where the little
Like, you mean like you didn't see them online?
I will.
No,
no.
at all.
I've seen them. I did see them.
I was gonna say, I will slightly argue that the fact that PlayStation Store has had Black Friday posted for at least a week now, maybe two, but they have had an announcement where it's just like, hey, we have sales for multiple games right now, come and check them out. But they never made it a statement where they sent, maybe to your email, but never directly to you.
But I mean like an ad that would have like doorbuster sales where it says like, this is like Antonio was saying 80% off.
Yeah.
Like, that day only 80% off. That day 70% off. Like, you will get to preview what the big sale is before it happened. Now it says Black Friday sales now.
So I have to ask, did anybody actually participate in Black Friday?
I will say I kind of participated because I wanted to wait till Black Friday to buy the new Call of Duty.
So I was gonna say, so Apexx, you bought game stuff.
I did. I bought the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
I did. Now, the difference between it was, of course, it's a brand new game that came out literally a week or two ago. And so the discount wasn't going to be a big discount, but it's still classified as a 15% discount, which the original game price is $69.99, which brought it down to roughly $60, but after taxes involved, it was still $65.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't for a brand new game. I feel like I can't complain because it was still lower than the actual price of the retail sale of the game.
Gotcha. So did anybody ever buy anything before on Black Friday? Have y'all participated? Mr. Allen,
I
what'd you
tried to
get?
buy a PlayStation in 2020.
Okay.
I waited in line.
It was sold out when you got there?
So, what I was told is they didn't have it,
Mhm.
but the line was formed way before, and they lined us up. It just so happens when the store opened, they randomly ran out of it.
Gotcha.
That happened in 3 stores I did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so wait, so DJ Tetris bought
So
something.
I bought a couple stuff, but what I'm seeing and noticing before I start saying what I bought, because I did buy like certain things like a ring for girlfriend, but it was not for Black Friday. That was just
That was with a reason behind
that
it.
was a reason behind. But
I like it, Picasso.
But there's like certain other gifts that I saw. I was like, oh, let me grab them because they're on a Black Friday sale. But like those were like specific places like Etsy, where small business owners that are actually throwing good discounts, other than major chains. Before you say something, real quick, Apexx, what I've been seeing is the companies that are discounting heavily is their own branded product. So like for example,
Nani?
Best Buy is discounting the Insignia branded TVs. But like when you go look at other brand TVs, they're not as heavily discounted in my opinion as what they're discounting on theirs. But I think that's because they have that share to be able to do that versus because they have to buy it from that specific brand and then try to discount it from there.
I will say I feel like some of the bigger brands that are competing with other similar brands are really trying their best, because I did find out recently that my Hulu / Disney Plus / ESPN Plus subscription was done.
That's a lot of slashes.
That's a lot of
It
slashes.
was all one bundle, and it was nice to have for a while. But I found out when I tried going to Hulu to watch some Tokyo Revengers recently that my subscription was apparently done. So when I went to go check it out, apparently Hulu has this Black Friday sale on right now.
What?
Where you can get 12 months. It's with ads obviously, but 12 months of Hulu for 99 cents a month.
By the way, Hulu sponsor us.
Hulu.
I get Hulu for
So-
free, and I don't know how.
So Hulu go for that because now I'm paying $12 a year for Hulu at the moment.
Did
That's
you
a good
know-
deal.
Yeah, I get Hulu for free.
Anybody who
I
likes
absolutely don't
anime,
get-
Bleach is only available on Hulu. One
Time
of the best
out.
animes out there.
You get no ads or with ads for free.
No ad.
For free
Wow.
$99.
Literally
$3.99.
don't know.
Is it on like mobile device?
Someone's
Or like-
paying
No,
for
like just Hulu.
Someone's
No,
paying
but
for
like,
this.
like, what are you streaming
No,
from?
like when I go, so I can look at. You know when you can go into your account and look at all the stuff.
KiKe, no.
There's no, the billing info. There's nothing there. It's blank.
Oh wow!
There's no billing info.
Did
on
you
my
once
account.
pay for it at one time?
Like, so I have a Hulu account.
Mm.
My Hulu account is like an original Hulu account. I made mine like when Hulu was first a thing.
Dude, maybe your grandfather.
But I don't. Maybe.
I mean, that's
don't
a
know.
weird way to
Well,
do
you
it.
better
But-
not say your email real quick.
Yeah, don't do that. 'Cause I'm about to hop on. Homie.
So, no, I had 2 Hulu accounts because one of them I made because I forgot the password to the old one, and when I made that one, I logged on it and it was like, oh, I had to sign up and do all this stuff. I hated it. And then when I found out the password to the old one and I logged in, it just worked. And then when I started using it, I was like, wait a minute. Like, who is paying for this? And I'm just like, I'm like, am I paying for it? No, there's no billing info on it or anything.
Black Friday's paying for it. That's how that works.
I'm telling you,
Blackened Fridays.
Blackened Fridays.
Blackened Fridays.
No, so like I've only participated one time in buying stuff for Black Friday, and I did not go early. I was like, I'm letting them crowds die down. I am not about to fight some old lady and steal her purse or her cane so that I could keep my stuff. It's not happening. But what I ended up doing was I would go and collect like DVDs. Like old, like this was back when DVDs were so big.
Yeah.
I'd go get like the 3-pack movie. Like, for example, one of the last ones I bought was like the John Wick series. It was like 1, 2, and 3. And it was all on one DVD. So I was like, bet, I'm taking it. And it was on sale.
Did you see the Steelbook series of that John Wick called The Bible?
I did not.
It's all gold and it looks like John Wick as like Jesus in the
What?
Steelbook. Oh yeah.
That
And they-
sounds different.
The
Well, does it show Keanu Reeves' face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check out my local Circuit City for that. 'cause
Well,
that's-
Yeah, like your local Circuit City might
Or
carry
like
it.
local Kmart.
But no, honestly though, but yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to go to different stores, random electronic stores, and I would find DVDs, movies, stuff like that. That's
Low
where I
key,
would
it
go
was
at.
like a hype.
It
I used to
was.
I used to do the same thing. I used to go like to different Best Buys or like Walmarts, and the craze would kind of.
Well, no, I was like the
hype.
Walmart guru. I was getting DVDs left and right.
Bro, but now it's like you go to a Best Buy and you ask for a DVD, they look like you stupid.
They look like
They're
you're asking for a
like
radio show.
DVD. What the hell? Like you're asking for a VHS or
Do you
something.
not have the PDF? Like,
I feel like a dinosaurio, like a dinosaur.
Yeah, no, for real. But it's one of those things where it's crazy to see how in my life I've seen people go from buying stuff on Black Friday and waiting in line and stuff like that to where it's died down in just like the last couple of years. What you got, KiKe?
You know what's a good question? Let's say if y'all participated in Black Friday or not. What is one thing that you were looking to get this Black Friday? Like something on your mind, like something you're like, oh, actually, I did want this.
Apexx?
I feel like typically I've been looking for a gaming PC for a while now.
Any
And
specific one?
No specific one, just one that I know will run whatever I want to play at a very decent or high speed. Because I also want to focus on trying to stream eventually. So I know I'm going to need something that can support all of the above.
No, actually, that's a good thing. You know what we should do? Let's all go around, say something that we were looking to get, and maybe you guys and we did it, and maybe some of the listeners can recommend something. Like we have Apexx over here looking for a good PC for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the listeners can put in some suggestions for. I think this is a good PC. So if you guys can link or suggest something, that's great. And we have Apexx interested in streaming. So definitely look out for Apexx streaming.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's some, like, I like that. Apexx streaming.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to a theater
Would definitely
near you.
appreciate it and look forward to more content.
Yeah, definitely. What we got, Alan? You got something that you were, like, looking for this holiday season?
Nothing, honestly.
Yeah, you got it like that, huh?
That's why
Man,
my
he's
bills
like,
be
I-
paid.
There's nothing that you're like,
Maybe not
I
for
need
Black
this.
Friday. What about Blackened Friday?
Yeah, like a good Thanksgiving.
He was like, I had rice and salmon.
Yellow, wait, orange rice.
There was nothing you were looking forward for this Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
To pay my bills.
What about you, DJ
All
Tech?
right.
You got anything?
So I was really looking forward to some deals on computer parts.
Like you trying to build one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I'm in the middle of a build, right? I got my case, but I ain't got nothing else right now.
Wait, what is the case, like a name brand case?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about building, but I know like certain pieces, like if you do splurge and get the name brand, it does count.
So I got a Fractal North case.
Please sponsor.
But no, it's like the cleanest case that you can get.
Cool.
Because when I'm doing my build, I don't want to do all the flashing lights and throwing up in rainbow. I don't want that.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this one that was like the case had all its computer parts or whatever, and it was like liquid cooled, and it was like this liquid gel that was on the inside. Have y'all seen these before?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Because
Yeah.
I've never owned one, but I was like, I always was taught like water and electronics don't match, and they don't mix. But this apparently is a non-conductive liquid gel.
Yes.
Really?
That is a coolant to keep your system running cold.
You can now make computers basically look like a fish tank.
For sure.
Yeah, I've actually seen that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought that was a cool concept to me. I mean,
So definitely, listeners, if you guys have computer part links to any deals, or any sales, or anything you recommend, definitely put it in the comments so
We need
we
it.
can get DJ Tetris a good little build. What you got, Antonio?
This year, the only thing I was thinking about was a television.
what size?
65.
Ooh, my man's going big.
OLED?
Yep.
That's huge.
Is that really big though?
Go Sony.
Yeah.
It's still pretty big, yeah.
That's what she.
I mean, they do.
Some might say average, but above average.
It's the motion of the ocean of the TV. Really. No, but that's 65, and that's pretty good size.
Like specific brand you're going for?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I mean, I'm personally partial to the LG brand, but
Ooh, sponsor LG.
Okay.
For those out
Now let me
there.
ask you this: do you want to mount it, or are you putting it on an entertainment center? Or?
I have an entertainment center.
Okay.
Yo, so
See, I've been spoiled by mounting my TVs.
See, that's how I feel about any future TV that I may buy, is that I want to mount it. Because I feel like that's just how things are nowadays, to where you can fit a nicely sized TV on your wall and still use your entertainment center for everything else.
Now, going off of that, do you want a mount that just comes off of the wall, or do you want to have one that shifts left, right, up, down, like have all your directions?
The full
just
motion.
off the wall. Okay.
Now, full motion of the ocean sounds like the best.
See,
KiKe
It is for a
agrees.
lot of people.
I was gonna say I have a full motion,
Whoa.
And I
I bet
love
your girl loves it.
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh yeah.
Get every crevice.
Well, no, because my flat screen that I have at home is mounted, but it's one of those flat screen mounts entertainment center. So it's actually built as a mount, but it's to an entertainment center. It's got shelves on it.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't actually mount
Oh.
to the wall.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it mounted to the entertainment center
Yeah.
itself? Oh,
Like the
okay.
entertainment center has a post in the back, and it
Oh.
actually mounts your flat screen to it. So it still goes up, it turns left and right, but it doesn't actually pull off of the entertainment center.
Okay.
But you have 3 shelves, usually glass shelves underneath that you can decorate or whatever, and put something on. But yeah, no. KiKe, what did you have? Anything?
So, I have dos cosas, or 2 things if you hit the door. I have, like Antonio, minus the Banderas, I have a TV in mind. I'm looking for the viewers out there, if y'all can link me up or send a link or anything for a 40 to 43 inch monitor or TV that has a refresh rate of 120, because I have a setup in my office that I'm trying to look for a good like gaming / TV setup. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Or have you guys ever heard of the Backbone?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I want to get the PlayStation Backbone for my phone.
Wait, what is a backbone?
So a Backbone is like an attachment you can put on your phone that acts as a remote, but you can
It makes it into like a Switch, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so it becomes handheld.
yeah, but you can play your PlayStation games or your Xbox games.
Oh, so it streams directly to your wannabe like portable game console.
You can do it without
One
a
of these is a good way
backbone.
to put it.
Well, I say wannabe because it's not specifically for PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, like let's say on like if I have the PlayStation like remote play app, I can do it on my phone or on my iPad, and I can just use a PlayStation remote. But by putting the Backbone to it, it makes your phone itself the remote,
Okay.
and I would use that. But like, cause let's say I like playing like Spider-Man or little things like that, little adventure games, and if I want to not be just in my office playing games, but be with my fiance kind of in bed while she's watching a movie and I'm playing my little game. I think that's a cool thing to look out for.
Okay.
And I saw that Cyber Monday they had good sales on it. So I'm kind of keeping my eye on it. I might get it, might not. I'm still thinking about it.
Let's say don't let her hear this podcast because she might.
So what was the second thing?
Oh.
That was the second. The first thing was the TV.
Oh, okay.
The second thing was the Backbone.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
something I'm thinking about.
Nice.
So sponsor Sony, sponsor Backbone, sponsor anybody that wants to
Please help.
listen and just help us.
Sony has their own coming out.
Oh really?
Really?
Not Backbone, but like a PSP version now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
already
they have-
out.
Oh, there
So
you
Yeah,
go.
that's
the other
already
thing.
out.
I know they have
Oh,
a
it's already out.
PlayStation Portable,
That's what it is.
which is a Sony version of a remote play,
Mhm.
but it has like its pros and cons. I've looked at a lot of people.
BS.
Is it really?
Yeah. So
Oh no, I heard it was dog water.
it is.
So now
it is
Sony
dog
won't sponsor us, but okay.
I'm just, no, but it's really good.
It's
Sony, I
it's so
swear.
it is so great.
For the Sony
I-
TV and camera department, it's
I
really
love PlayStation. It is great. No,
good.
but
It's
honestly,
the best, no?
So from the reviews that I'm seeing, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi as your PlayStation. You cannot be portable really with it.
Or headphone jack too.
Yeah, no headphone
You have
jack.
to use the same.
What
I mean,
kind
the
of
Sony.
lame?
You have to use the Sony. I'm not gonna lie.
Antennas?
Those Sony headphones.
Also-
the wireless buds, those look kind of fire.
Also-
those look tough.
Has to be on Wi-Fi. Has to be.
Does it?
If you
Wait, could
jump off your Wi-Fi,
I
no
was
play.
just about to say, could you hotspot it like from your phone?
Damn. It has
With
to be
your
on
phone,
the,
you have
Yes,
like
you can.
you have like
no, you can, but
cellular
it
data.
has to have the same Wi-Fi as your PlayStation.
Not the backbone.
Not the backbone. I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's why the backbone.
Yeah.
The backbone dominates that because they could use your cellular data or your Wi-Fi. So let's say if you travel, like you want to go somewhere, I don't know, Wisconsin. I don't know where you like to go, TightlyFadded. But let's say you want to go to Wisconsin and you want to play PlayStation from your hotel. You could. The only thing is that the only pro that they said that a PlayStation Portable has over a backbone is a PlayStation Portable. Your PlayStation doesn't have to be in rest mode. The
Okay.
PlayStation Portable itself would turn it on.
You said it has to be on
DJ.
the same network or whatever.
Yeah, where a backbone would work only if your PlayStation is in rest mode. That's the only thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's my takeaway. Does anybody else have any Black Friday Cyber Money wants or needs?
Real quick.
Yes, DJ Tetra.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Don't ever ask me that again.
Ooh.
He's
If you're listening and you play Xbox, unsubscribe.
Are you?
I'm kidding. I'm
Don't
kidding.
unsubscribe.
I'm kidding. If
Don't
you're
unsubscribe.
PlayStation, join the Patreon.
I'm walking out now.
No, I'm
Don't
not-
unsubscribe. Just throw away your console. dude.
Yeah, I am PS to the day I die. I got it engraved on my cheeks. One cheek says P, the other one says S, and I'm not talking about my face. Tony, are you play? Actually, let's just go around here because I'm trying to see who we're gonna kick out of this podcast. DJ Tetris, Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm so I began PlayStation,
Oh my god.
got the 360, moved to Xbox,
Oh my.
and but now I have all the consoles.
But if you had to pick one, like if something
Xbox.
happened.
Xbox.
Okay, so listeners, this was the last time DJ Tetris will be on this podcast.
Bet.
He's gonna
See how
play-
far you go.
He's gonna play his one Halo game in an old Gears of War, and that's all he's playing.
Let me see you try to stream games to your PC from your PlayStation, sir.
I will figure it out, even if it kills me. Tightly Faded, what are you rocking? Xbox or PlayStation?
I have been PlayStation the entire time.
You're a good man. You were raised correctly. You're a man of class.
I salute you.
Antonio, are you Xbox or PlayStation?
My main console is PlayStation.
You're also another man of class. You are now Antonio Banderas. Apexx. There's an X in your name, but do you also play with an Xbox?
Honestly, I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm gonna play 5 till
Hey.
the day I die.
Hey!
You heard
Hashtag
me?
PlayStation. Boys don't play. What about you, Alan? Well, first, before we get to Alan, KiKe is PlayStation all day to the day.
I mean, you did say you had that tattoo on your ass, so
That's true. I mean, if
That's
anything-
commitment.
Yeah, there was once some. I don't know what else I'm gonna do if I don't play PlayStation with the PS on my butt cheeks. But Alan, what you got?
I have both.
Okay, but if you have to choose, if somebody came with a gun and said, "I'm gonna shoot one of these,"
Play.
PlayStation, another man that knows how to make the right
The
decision.
council has spoken.
PlayStation is the way to go. Xbox.
boo.
But if Xbox would like to give us some kind of,
Yeah, Microsoft.
sponsorship,
I mean,
look,
Xbox has.
my
Halo.
opinion-
Oh,
my opinion
Wait.
might be swayed.
Yeah, no, I
like-
think
Let's-
right now
let's-
we're
let's-
past that.
You burned
we're gonna say everybody's PlayStation, but yet when Bill Gates comes bringing the money,
I'm gonna say he can keep that money. And
okay.
his Xbox.
Bill Gates will be my mate. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
And look, yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to our Thanksgiving episode. We appreciate you. Hopefully, you guys had an also great Thanksgiving, a crazy Black Friday, and an even better Cyber Monday.
And eat even greater Blackened Friday.
Make sure you try blackened turkey and spaghetti mac and cheese.
Happy gobble gobble.
Apple
day.
gobble gobble. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, familia. Thank you for tuning in and listening. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Adios.